The princess suddenly tore off the man's mask. In the next second, the grand hall fell silent. She screamed and stepped back. The knight shook his head in disappointment, and a mother hurried to cover her child's eyes. But the princess felt no guilt. She ordered the guards to smash his instrument and drive him out of the castle, posting a ban that he must never return. That night, rain poured down. The man stood alone in the storm, staring at his broken harp in silence. He tore down his portrait, fastened the mask again with a paperclip, and walked toward the distant forest. When night fell, he leaned under a tree and fell asleep. A raccoon passed by, quietly dragged him under a hollow to keep dry, then left, satisfied. At dawn, a leaf landed on his face. He opened his eyes, looked at the quiet forest, and suddenly wanted to stay. He packed his belongings, placed the broken pieces one by one. This would be his new home. When no one was around, he took off his mask. A faint light shone on his scarred face, but for once, he slept peacefully. When he woke, two small animals were fighting over a flower branch. The stem was strong and tough. He stepped forward to ask for it, but they refused. Seeing his disappointment, the raccoon handed the branch to him. The man smiled and folded a paper hat for it in return. Back at the hollow, he kept trying to repair his harp. The branch snapped and cut his face, but finally, the strings tightened again. When the first note sounded, the clear melody echoed through the forest, soft and sincere. Later, with the raccoon's help, he found more strings, and finally restored the entire harp. But when he played again, the harp cracked at the corner. The raccoon brought him a bottle of pine resin, and dripped it into the crack. Slowly, the fracture healed, and the music became even purer. That gentle melody floated through the woods, bringing the frozen winter forest back to life. Far away in the castle, the princess heard the familiar, beautiful tune. She couldn't help herself. She ran toward the forest, wanting to see the masked musician once again.